Welcome back. Around 120 Tibetans from Karwar and Goa are demonstrating at Azad Maidan to show solidarity to their brethren in China and to mark their protest against Chinese atrocities against Tibetans in China. They are observing a 48-hour hunger strike at the Azad Maidan in Panjim.
The hunger strike that began yesterday evening will end tomorrow. Out of the 120 Tibetans participating in the protest, 20 are settled in Goa, while the other 100 are from Karwar. Of the 120 protesters, 60 are Tibetan monks. Tibetans across the globe are organizing silent protests against the violence Chinese government resorted to against them on the 10th of March, during which many were killed and many more are injured. Speaking to Goa 365, Lakpal Sering of Tibetan Solidarity Committee in Mundkon in Karwar told us about their demands in view of the present crisis in Tibet.
We are over here to highlight the condition of problem in Tibet. For that, we appealed 6 points to UNO as well as for Human Rights Commission. Our first point is that immediately dispatch independent fact-finding delegation to Tibet. And second, immediately allow free press to cover the whole of Tibet. Immediately end the brutal killing in all parts of Tibet. Immediately release all arrested and imprisoned Tibetans. We appeal extend immediate medical assistance to the injured Tibetans. At last, allow free movement of peoples and provide daily needs.
He also acknowledged that through these various protests and through the media, their voice would be heard and the people in Tibet would get some relief.
10th March, the China is killing so many peoples and injured so many thousands of people and imprisoned. And when we conduct such programs, not only here, throughout the world, where Tibetans as well as Tibet Support Group and various NGOs, through them it was known by Human Rights Commission as well as UNO, and in several countries, the head of that country, President George Bush, like France President and Great Britain, they have put their word to Chinese counterpart to stop such things.
However, the perception of the Chinese government is that the Tibetan monks have started the protest to coincide with the Olympics in a bid to disrupt the games, so also to make the world body to notice their plight.
The villagers of Karmona tasted their first victory over Rahija developers as Town and Country Planning Department has returned the file to the Panchayat upon receipt of a letter from the local self-governing body recalling the file.
Ironically, this is the second time Town and Country Planning Department is returning the file to the Panchayat. The mega housing project was opposed by the villagers tooth and nail, and at a Gram Sabha held last Sunday had resolved not to allow the project in the village, even though some elements in favor of the project had tried to sabotage the Gram Sabha by resorting to violence. Telephonically speaking to us, Town Planner S.M. Baikod confirmed that his office had received a letter from the Karmona Panchayat recalling the file and hence was left with no choice but to return the file. The Rahejas wanted to build 71 villas of 4 stories, each with plunge pool on each floor, an apartment block on an area of 12,512 square meters with swimming pools and 22 bungalows with individual swimming pools, all this on an area of 97,300 square meters of land. The earlier plan of 618 flats was also rejected by the Town and Country Planning Office after it received objections from the Panchayat members, and hence a revised plan was submitted. The Gram Sabha held last Sunday opposed the project as it would have adverse effect on the existing infrastructure. The revised plan was forwarded to Town and Country Planning Department a fortnight ago after a Panchayat meeting wherein 4 members, namely Sarpanch Estacio de Costa, Deputy Sarpanch Rosalind Gomes, members Sandra Fernandez and Robert Menezes had voted in favor of the project. Panchayat member Orlando de Silva, in whose ward the project was planned, objected to it and demanded that the issue be decided by the Gram Sabha, who on last Sunday rejected it outright.
Time for another short break. You're with Goa 365.